took this trade in the J period. I missed my original entry, which would be up there, basically when J opened, as it was stepping down like that. I wasn't sitting here, so I was trying to get in this trade because I thought we'd continue down to that POC. And then I also thought there was a weak level at the halfback there. You can see it came right to it. That's also the settlement from yesterday, and that's also the RTH VWAP. So I let it bounce out of that J. I entered one. Then I wanted to kind of see how it acted from here. And then we had K period open, and that's going to take us up and set up perfect at the top of that node, kind of where I'm looking right there. I have that line up there too. It's kind of, an area that I'm looking for. I definitely moved my stop up, higher than normal, but I thought it was worth it. And the volatility was so high today. I just wanted to get my stops out of the way. But, I really wouldn't hold until we got that high up. So when that K period come up, you can see come up right to the top of that node. I entered another contract there. And then the next thing I was looking for is to get back under overnight high and then clear that J low that's right at that halfback level. So I thought we'd at least clear that, even if we bounced out of there and started moving higher from there. And like I said, I definitely wouldn't hold until it took out my stops. I was just kind of getting them out of the way because it was so volatile and moving quickly that I knew I was going to have to risk a little bit extra. But I just wanted to be a part of this trade because I was very confident that we were going to head towards that big POC. I kind of been waiting for this to happen all day, and then I got busy and I couldn't be sitting here all day. So when I got back here, I could, I missed my normal entry. Like I said, I was just looking for a way to get back into this. So if this would have taken off from here, I would have really thought about getting out of it, but it was acting, pretty much exactly what I wanted it to do. The next step's clearing that J low and cleaning that weak level. And then I'll be watching the VWAP, the session VWAP, which you can see on the screen there. And then I wanted to see, how it acted in that low volume node that I have highlighted, basically between that A high and the D low. This is sped up 4 times. So, obviously it's moving a lot faster than it was in real life. And originally I was going to hold my target to there. And then I realized with all this measuring, I realized my 40 ticks was right there. So I'd probably regret it if I didn't at least take one at the 40 ticks, that being 10 points. And, my normal trades are 27 to 40 ticks. And it seems like it always burns me if I try to, unless it just pushed right through there and I could bring a stop down, I better just take one at the 40 ticks. So once we get down there, that is what I do. I was trying to hold in my head, the concept that it's going to that POC, but I just felt like I had to trim some off, like I said, as we're coming down through here. Otherwise, I would really regret it if we, bounced off that VWAP and I didn't get anything out of that 10 points. You can see I'm thinking about it here, and it was a little too close. So I didn't even drop that order, just kind of dragging it there. Because here, what I didn't want to happen is, I didn't want to give up the 40 ticks. So right there, I took that first one. I didn't want to give the 40 ticks, but I also didn't want it to, spring back and, I wasn't going to take a loss on it at this point. So I'm kind of watching to see how it's reacting with this VWAP. And then next I want to see what kind of reaction we get if we dip into that low volume node, basically what's highlighted there. I'm watching really close here how we're going to get through this low volume node. If we just dip into this and pop out, then I want to be out of this. If we keep going, kind of looks like it is here, then I'll take it. And I think we get up to about 82 ticks, and that just seemed like enough to me. And I go ahead and close it. right there, 82 ticks, and I take that. And we do end up hitting that POC, but I'm fine with that. That's 20 points or a little over 20 points.